In the heart of the peculiarly pleasant land, there was a town unlike any other. Picture, if you will, cobblestone streets winding through clusters of whimsically painted houses, a gentle stream meandering through, and the ever-present scent of candy wafting in the air. At the centre of Charmborough stood an old, magnificent candy factory. It was as much a part of the town as the town was a part of it. Every day at precisely 3 p.m., the factory's chimney would puff out sugary smoke that painted the sky with pastel hues, while the townsfolk, young and old, would step outside to catch candy drops that fell from it. It was, quite simply, the heart of Charmborough. In one of these candy-coloured houses lived a girl named Callie Brightspark. With a fiery mane of curly hair, a constellation of freckles and glasses perched on her nose, Callie had an insatiable curiosity about the world around her. She lived with her Aunt Astra, a retired astronaut, who regaled her with tales of space, fostering her sense of adventure. One day, to the town's dismay, the candy factory suddenly closed. No one knew why, but the effects were immediate. The skies became dull, the 3 p.m. candy shower stopped, and a gloomy silence fell over the once bustling cobblestone streets. It was as if the joy had been sucked out of Charmborough. Just as Charmborough found itself grappling with the factory's closure, it also saw a new arrival. The Quiver family moved into a quaint 2-story cottage at the edge of town. Among them was a boy named Timothy Quiver, Timmy for short. Timmy was slightly taller than most kids his age, with a head of brown hair that covered his soft, curious eyes. He was a quiet boy, always seen with a sketchbook where he documented his thoughts and observations. Timmy's family moved a lot due to his parents' work, which often left him feeling like the new kid in town. Making friends was a challenge for Timmy, who found it easier to express himself through his drawings than with words. However, Charmborough was different. It had a unique charm, and Timmy found himself wanting to be a part of it. In the heart of the candy-coloured houses, Timmy first met Callie. She was hard to miss with her unruly red curls and glasses that sparkled with determination. Callie was fascinated by Timmy's sketches, while Timmy admired Callie's fearless curiosity and adventurous spirit. Despite their differences, a unique bond was formed, the shy, observant artist and the spirited, energetic explorer. When the candy factory closed, the despair that enveloped Charmborough deeply affected both Callie and Timmy. They resolved to get to the bottom of the mystery, and this shared goal strengthened their friendship. As they stood under the fading pastel hues of the Charmborough sky, their determination was fueled. Little did they know, their ordinary lives were about to take an extraordinary turn. One afternoon, Callie and Timmy found themselves in Aunt Astra's attic, which served as a treasure trove of curiosities from her space travels and mementos from her days working at the candy factory. Dusty frames, old blueprints, and vintage candy wrappers littered the room. Amongst it all, Callie's eyes landed on a hidden compartment within an old wooden desk. With Timmy's help, they pried it open to reveal an ancient candy recipe. The ingredients were ordinary, but the instructions were extraordinarily detailed and peculiar, hinting at an outcome far from normal candy. Together, they decided to recreate these curious candies. Using a concoction of sugar, spices, and an assortment of peculiar things. A smidgen of moonlight, a pinch of laughter, and a dash of daring. They set to work in Aunt Astra's old candy-making equipment. As the candies took shape, they appeared as vibrant and varied as a painter's palette. Wonder whirls spiraled in rainbow hues, giggle gumdrops sparkled with a tantalizing turquoise tint, chatter chocolates were a deep, intriguing indigo, whisper wafers glowed a subtle shade of sunshine, and twilight toffees shimmered with the soft blush of twilight. Emboldened by curiosity, Callie chose a wonder whirl and popped it into her mouth. Suddenly her feet lifted off the ground, and she found herself floating a few inches in the air. Callie squealed with surprise and delight, while Timmy could only gape in amazement. After 10 minutes of levitating laughter, Callie landed with a gentle thud. Regaining his wits, Timmy hesitantly tried a giggle gumdrop. The effect was immediate. A giggle bubbled up from his throat, growing into a chortle, then a full-blown laugh. Callie soon caught the giggle bug, and they both ended up in a heap on the floor, helpless with laughter. When they finally recovered, Callie and Timmy looked at each other, a shared excitement in their eyes. They realized they hadn't just made candies, they'd made magic. Energized by their earlier discoveries, Callie and Timmy spent the next few days exploring the magical powers of the remaining candies. The chatter chocolates were next on their list. Upon consuming one, Timmy found he could converse with every creature, from chirping birds to purring cats. Even the gurgling stream seemed to share its tales. The whisper wafers, they discovered, granted the eater temporary invisibility. A single bite, and Callie disappeared from sight, leaving only her tinkling laughter to reveal her presence. She materialized 10 minutes later, grinning from ear to ear. The Twilight Toffees were the last in the queue. They didn't float or chatter or vanish. Instead, they turned the world into twilight for an hour, regardless of the actual time. It felt like having their own pocket of the cosmos, where the sun could set at their command. Together, they marveled at the magic woven into each candy. It was more than they had imagined, wrapping their days in a fantastical haze of laughter, whispers, and twilight twirls. As days passed, the sweet symphony of their lives played a discordant note. They overheard townsfolk whispering about Mayor Bumblegrip, who seemed unusually cheerful about the factory closure. Curiosity piqued, Callie and Timmy decided to investigate. Late one evening, Callie, invisible from a whisper wafer, followed the mayor to a secret meeting. Her heart pounded in her chest as she overheard his plans to use the special candies for his own gains. He wanted to exploit their powers to extend his rule beyond Charmborough, fueled by greed. The factory's closure, Callie realized, wasn't a mishap. It was part of Mayor Bumblegrip's scheme. Shocked and determined, she rushed back to share this revelation with Timmy. In the warmth of Aunt Astra's kitchen, under the twilight spell of their last toffee, Callie and Timmy faced the truth. They held the magic that the mayor craved, and it was up to them to safeguard it. Their sweet adventure had taken a serious turn, leading them to the brink of an unexpected mission. In the dappled twilight of Aunt Astra's kitchen, Callie and Timmy huddled over the wooden table, heads bent in concentration. They had a task at hand, a mission to thwart Mayor Bumblegrip's greedy plans. The air was thick with anticipation, the scent of past candies lingering like a sweet reminder of their newly discovered powers. Callie, ever the brave, laid out their plan. "We must reveal the mayor's true intentions to the townsfolk," she declared, her eyes ablaze with determination. They decided to use the candies strategically, each power serving a purpose in their mission. The Wonder Whirls for out-of-reach places, Giggle Gumdrops for creating diversions, Chatter Chocolates for gathering information, Whisper Wafers for stealth, and Twilight Toffees for when they needed an escape into the comforting twilight. Timmy turned to Callie, holding out his hand. "Promise we'll stick together, no matter what happens." Their destination was Mayor Bumblegrip's grand residence, a hulking structure that towered over the town's center. They navigated through the cobblestone streets, blending in with the morning bustle. Their hearts pounded in sync with the rhythmic thump of their footsteps against the stone, the weight of their mission making each step heavier than the last. Upon reaching the mayor's residence, they were faced with a towering wrought-iron gate. With a shared glance, Callie popped a Wonder Whirl into her mouth, instantly lifting off the ground. She floated over the gate, dropping a rope for Timmy to climb. Once inside, they carefully traversed the labyrinth of hallways and grand rooms, their senses on high alert. Callie, thanks to a whisper wafer, was invisible, silently leading the way. Timmy, having had a chatter chocolate, communicated with the house's resident mice to navigate the maze-like mansion. Their journey led them to the grand chamber of Mayor Bumblegrip's residence. Callie and Timmy stood at the entrance, their determination steeling them for the confrontation to come. They had a pocket full of Wonder Whirls, Giggle Gumdrops, Chatter Chocolates, Whisper Wafers, and Twilight Toffees, each candy a weapon in their cleverly planned coup. First, Callie, still invisible, floated up to the chandelier, calling out to the mayor with a mocking tone. The mayor stumbled and fumbled, trying to locate the source of the voice. All the while, Callie floated just out of his reach, leading him on a wild goose chase. Simultaneously, Timmy, tucked away in a safe corner, struck up a conversation with the mayor's pet parrot, coaxing out the location of the mayor's secret documents. Seizing the opportunity, Timmy, now invisible after having a whisper wafer, darted to the papers and grabbed them. Quick as a flash, Callie dropped a giggle gumdrop into the mayor's tea. The effect was instant. The mayor broke into a fit of giggles, his laughter ringing through the chamber and leaving his guards helpless with mirth. Callie then descended from the chandelier, biting into a twilight toffee. The room plunged into twilight, causing chaos among the mayor and his guards. Under this protective shroud, Callie and Timmy made their escape, holding the documents that proved the mayor's misdeeds. They had successfully outwitted Mayor Bumblegrip, using their wits, courage, and of course, the magical candies of Charmborough. As they disappeared into the breaking dawn, they left behind a chamber filled with stunned guards, a baffled mayor, and a lingering taste of sweet rebellion. The shockwaves were swift and certain. Mayor Bumblegrip was removed from office, his dreams of exploiting the candies shattered by two brave children. Aunt Astra, with her expertise in candy making and her unyielding love for the town, was unanimously chosen as the new mayor. Under her guidance, the candy factory reopened, its bright hues returning to Charmborough. The magic candies were no longer a secret, but their use was regulated wisely, their charm preserved and respected. Callie and Timmy, the unlikely heroes, found themselves at the heart of Charmborough's transformation. Their friendship had started with shared curiosity, grown stronger through shared adversity, and ultimately saved their town. It was a testament to the power of friendship, courage, and the magic of believing in the extraordinary. In this sweet town, under the candy-coloured houses, past the cheerful candy factory, and amidst the everyday magic, life went on, a little wiser and a lot sweeter.